What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. If not, let's try and turn that around. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how, or the easiest way to open Dr. Doom's vault at Doom's Domain. So what you're going to want to do is just come over here to Doom's Domain. I thought this was really funny that this challenge actually came out because the past week I've actually been doing this, just for fun, because sometimes I like to just try different ideas and see what actually works. So it's really funny that this actually came to be a challenge. So what you want to do is come right over here. If you look by the bus station, sometimes there will be a weapon, so just make sure to go look by the bus station right beside the disguise booth. But anyways, if there isn't, then just hop into the disguise booth, and what you're going to want to do is obviously go into disguise. Sometimes that chest will be there on the soccer field, the one that I just opened, and then sometimes this chest will be here too. So make sure to go ahead and check those two chest spot locations, and if they're not there, nothing's going your way, just make sure to look around and actually find a weapon, because you are going to need a weapon obviously. But what you're going to want to do is just come over here, and as you can see, Dr. Doom is standing right there. You can just go ahead and eliminate him himself, but you also have the henchmen and stuff. Plus, I really wanted to show you my concept and what actually works for me. This is probably one of the harder games to actually do this, but I'll go ahead after this and show you a few different examples before this challenge came out, and what I was doing, what I had pre-recorded before this challenge actually came out. So what you want to do is just get some weapons, get some shields, get a little bit of materials just in case, and then pretty much what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use your right side advantage, where you can actually see, and you're pretty much just going to want to wait. So normally what actually was happening for me, the reason why I say this is the hardest game probably, or the harder game or harder time that I actually did, is because Dr. Doom is here. It's way easier if Dr. Doom is actually at his main house, because players will go eliminate him and then, get all their abilities, get the key card, and then they will come to the vaults. So while you're waiting right here, the player that already eliminated Dr. Doom and is going for the vaults will be busy or occupied shooting at the henchmen that block the actual vaults. So that's why I say this is harder, or the harder game, because obviously you got the two henchmen and Dr. Doom, but as you can see, I still just waited here and I pretty much just let this player do his thing. As you can see, he jumps down, he does all the work for me. He eliminates Dr. Doom. As you can see, he's smashing those pallets. Usually what I do too, if I have time, I will actually destroy those pallets so I can get a little bit more building materials, but I knew this guy was around me, so I just wanted to get in my spot. But as you can see right there is Dr. Doom's all his items and stuff, and you pretty much just wait, and then as soon as he comes pretty close, then you just go ahead and you just want to eliminate him. I actually just wait around, and right before he's about to open that vault, I go ahead and just blast him, and I hit him a bunch of times, but unfortunately he had full shields. Sometimes this will happen, so if it doesn't work your first try, just reload the game, jump back in and try it again. This is the easiest way that I've come across. I've done this actually quite a few different times, just messing around and just having fun. I know it's pretty cheap, and I probably would get mad if someone was just waiting here and actually eliminated me, but it's just the name of the game sometimes. Sometimes when Fortnite's a little dull, you got to make it fun again by your own self, or in your own ways, I should say. But as you can see, we get in a little bit of a battle. Like I said, most of the time they won't have 200 HP. Sometimes they will, unfortunately. You just gotta keep on fighting. But as you can see right here, I'm just fighting him a little bit. I actually run out of materials, and he actually just goes ahead and jumps through that little porta potty. I want to make a note to be careful when you are in the spot that I showed you. Sometimes people can actually come out of that porta potties, and it kind of just messes you up because you have to shoot them, and your disguise goes away and stuff. But anyways, this is the time that actually worked for me. This was the more difficult time, but I still wanted to show you. So as you can see, I open up the vault and I complete the enter the vaults at Doom's Domain challenge. It is pretty simple this way. Unfortunately, this one was a little bit tough. I am going to be showing you a few different other examples just so you know what I'm talking about, when Doom's Domain is actually at his main building. So I just go ahead here and eliminate this other Skull Trooper, because I am the true Skull Trooper here. I'm just kidding. But anyways, let's hop into the other examples. Alrighty, so this is another example. Unfortunately, for some reason my clip started recording recording just a little bit too late. But pretty much I was just waiting up in my spot there, you know, disguised, and Dr. Doom was actually at his house. And then, you know, this player comes along and he opens up the vault. Now, if this challenge was out, I would have, you know, obviously shot him and eliminated him before he actually opened the vault. But this challenge wasn't out at the time of recording this. But as you can see, I just waited. It was very easy. I just, you know, shot him down, and I got to open up the vaults. Alrighty, so here is another time. As you can see, I just land, I jump in the disguise booth, and unfortunately there's no weapon at that bus stop, but I do keep my eye out for that just in case. And then I go ahead and I open up this chest, and it looks like Dr. Doom is, you know, gonna be down here too. But as you can see, these pallets can be very handy, so if you do have time and if you don't hear anyone, make sure to hit down those pallets and get the materials. But anyways, as you can see, I get into my spot. I usually break that tree, but this person came way too fast and I didn't have time. As you can see right there, they're just battling. There was two of them fighting or whatever, doing their own thing. This guy actually has the abilities and the key card, and I just pretty much wait, and then, you know, I take my shot. He's pretty much a one shot. You know, it depends on how much health they have, really. But anyways, as you can see, I just jump down here. We get in a little bit of a build battle, or a little bit of a fight, I should say, but I know he's super weak, so I just go for it, finish him off, and then he gets me pretty good. Unfortunately, I get eliminated by the henchman, but I just wanted to show you this way. You know, that's okay that we did get eliminated, but I just wanted to make this video just to show you a little bit of an easier way. I know it's kind of, you know, like you're just camping or whatever. Like I said, this is just an easier way to actually complete this challenge. I know that there are some of you out there that don't really take Fortnite 2 seriously, or, you know, aren't so aggressive, so this is just an easy alternative, so that this way you don't have to, you know, be battling Dr. Doom himself and his henchmen, and on top of that have a bunch of players trying to come get you and eliminate Dr. Doom because they are actually trying to get this challenge completed too. I also quickly want to mention that, you know, by doing this way, and if the storm does come and the circle isn't too far away, don't be, you know, discouraged still. It is a little bit of a gamble because sometimes there isn't, but most of the time I feel like when you actually get into the vaults, you're gonna have more than enough heals, you know, to actually get in. And then don't forget that right over here there is that helicopter, so make sure to use that. You know, I have run into a few games where the circle is just too far and I don't really get white heals, you know, so I get eliminated by the storm. But other than that, you know, just cross your fingers and hopefully there are some bandages or a bandaged bazooka or something. But anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you do, and if you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video, I'd really appreciate it. But other than that, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.